Hola and hello. Welcome to the September 16th edition of C-Scope. I'm Danielle Konitsky.
And I'm Sandra Moreno.
Recently, students at Cypress College have been in a panic over the swine flu. A lot of the paranoia was raised from personal health concerns. However, studies have shown that Cypress College has come in the clear and has had no outbreaks.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what I said. The studies have also shown that the outbreaks only affect children and the elderly. The school is also providing flu shots for anyone who feels sick.
And now a word from our sponsors.
I don't think I can promote there, Mort.
Hey, didn't hear you come in. My name's Mortimer, and I work for Rosenberg and Goldstein, attorneys at law. If you think you've been unfairly, call me today. Call me tomorrow. Just don't call me on Sabbath.
Minority ran me over in a park. He needs to knock some up.
Don't take it from any minorities. Hey, how's that trick knee?
One time I was on trial for 4 felony rape charges and 1 misdemeanor bike theft. Mortimer, Rosenberg, and Goldstein and Associates got me off without a hitch. And they can get you off too. Maybe I'll ride the bike later without the seat. Thanks again, Uncle Morty.
Hey, next time, wear rubber.
This year, there was one club on campus that got their membership revoked. This was mostly attributed to their lack of appeal to the student body. Our man Mark caught up with one of the founders to talk about these events.
Jana, how long have you been going to school?
I've been at this school since spring of 2007, actually.
And you have to admit that there's been a lot of diversity that comes through the school, correct?
There's definitely diversity in many aspects.
So Jenna, are you associated with the rape fantasy fetish program, the club that's going on right now? Very highly controversial, but then again, it's been renewed for quite a long time, say about 7 years.
I am, in fact. I'm a little mad that they're starting to not allow us to be friends.
How so?
They're not going to let us renew our thing this semester.
So who came up with the idea of this program?
The founder was, well, OTEP likes to claim that he's the founder, but it was me.
And how do you claim your grounds as the founder?
Well, I'm usually the one that sets up all the parties, and I'm always in charge.
Scenarios and role plays, how did it go, and where do you guys go over?
Well, we go over why we're interested in these sort of fantasies. Role playing, it involves a lot of schoolgirl skirts, some leather.
So tell me something. For first time people, couples, or strangler that's out there that wants to join this club, what do you recommend, and how would you conduct yourself in a more professional business aspect?
Well, I would definitely, if I found that these were sort of fetishes that they were inclined to like, I would invite them to one of our parties. It's a more healthy and virile way of getting out those tendencies.
These tendencies, these animal-like behaviors, such as
Rape, possible animal fetishes. It's definitely a safe environment for any sort of out-of-the-norm fetish.
now belly flopping. Now what's that about?
Well, that's pretty much the intent of a very skinny person being squished or flopped on by a rather large other person. It is sort of common within our group. They have their own side parties as well, actually.
So there is a lot of flopping in these groups?
There's a lot of flopping. We do know that a lot of us are not as comfortable with that, but because it is your fetish, we're not going to judge you. And we do offer side parties.
How many members do you have?
We got about 69.
And the people that are into the flopping, do they count as 2 or 1?
2 or what do you mean by that?
Because if you're going to have a good flop, you may want to have a big one. And I'm sure there's out there a lot of...
Oh, I understand what you're asking now. We count each individual person as one person.
And how would you want to tell the people out there, the students, especially the ones that are coming in, to be open-minded, since Cypress College is promoting mind motivation?
Well, what I would say is that to each their own. It's one of those things where your likes, your dislikes, the way you are, the person that you are, should be accepted by everyone, even if it does seem a little odd. I did mention before that I am an anthropology major, and being aware of other people's cultures and other people's norms is definitely something that you should strive to for a holistic approach. And it's better to, try to understand that person as opposed to try and shut them out.
There you have it. Jenna, on a rape, fetish, and enthusiasm club, an anthropologist, and close friend. And this is about to wrap.
Wow, that was amazing. Thanks, Mark, for that uplifting story. And if you thought that diddled your mind, here's Thomas Willett.
Woohoo!
Over the weekend, I went to the theaters and saw the new movie 9. The movie is based around a post-apocalyptic world where 9 numbered sock puppets are on a quest to bring peace. Now, if this movie was actually directed by Tim Burton instead of just executive produced, there is a possibility that the movie would be worth talking about. Instead, we get a dull 90-minute journey where one of the sock puppets tries to save the day. Now, I want you to guess which one I'm referring to. You have a 1 in 9 chance of getting it right. Also, there's a hint in the title. Sure, there is plenty of solid animation and moments that call back to Tim Burton's better work, but the storyline and dialogue is just too weak to give it redemption. This is being held as not your brother's animated movie. That is to say, if your brother had taste and saw a better animated affair of the year, such as Monsters vs. Aliens. But we can't blame your brother for avoiding this one. Besides it being PG-13, the only thing stopping him is the lack of interest the movie seems to shed onto the audience. So in closing, I would say skip 9 and see the better film with a 9 in the title. You know which one I am talking about, right? Yes, District 9. That movie is the antithesis to this movie, and the fact that it actually captivates the audience with interesting characters. But as for 9, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, I would give it, well, there's a hint in the title.
And here are some events that will be happening around Cypress College. Campus Christians will meet on Thursday, September 17th from noon to 1. Girls soccer will meet on Friday, September 18th at 3 p.m. Boys soccer will meet on Friday, September 18th at 4 p.m. Muslim Student Association will meet on Tuesday, September 22nd from noon to 1. Club Rush will be held from Wednesday, September 23rd to Thursday, September 24th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be a blood drive from Tuesday, September 30th till Wednesday, September 31st. Philosophy Club will meet every Tuesday. The Black Student Union will meet on Thursday, September 17th at 2 p.m. Film Club will meet on Thursday, September 17th at 3 p.m. And finally, the Math Club will meet on Wednesday, September 23rd. And to close us off, here's Thomas Willett with his rant on TV.
As many of you know, with every new semester comes new TV lineups. You never realize how crucial the timing is until it has to fit into your schedule. You see, this past week, it has thrown me off. For the past few years, I have been programmed to watch certain shows at certain times. But someone down at the network decided it was better to remove some of the best written shows for some of the worst voyeur. I don't care if some celebrity can't afford shoes. What I do care about is well-based storylines with conflict and comical outcomes. But for some reason, the myth going around is that the youth doesn't want that. It makes me wonder, what is wrong with our youth? Why can't they enjoy quality programming? Or is it that I just have grown old too fast? I'm sorry if I seem more offbeat than I should be, but with this new adjustment comes a mix of sleep depravity and anger. I don't mean to be taking this out on you, but in truth, I just want my old way of life back. Can it be that was all so simple then? It's times like this that I realize, yes, they were. So thanks for tuning in to the one program that doesn't challenge you to watch at a specific time, where we care about the news for you whenever you want it. And if you feel you have any special talents you want to share, feel free to stop by Fine Arts Room 121. We'll try to fit you into the show. From everyone here, I say thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next week. But until then, please check out Psychron.com for more information.